My name is Lamont. I'm a psychotherapist, Tai Chi instructor, and I'd like to talk about the basics of Hermetics that I learned from this book, the Kybalion, Hermetic Philosophy, one of the few books on Hermetics. It was a book written in early 1900s by the two initiates. That's all we know. But here's some notes I've taken from the book. Mind is all. Mind is all. In other words, consciousness is everything. Everything is consciousness. Karma is real. Cause and effect is real. Which is really an important philosophical point from the perspective of if we really understood that, we would be much kinder to others and to ourselves and to animals, etc., etc. Karma is real. Number 3, everything has purpose. There's no such thing as coincidence, which is really a poignant point. And another way of framing that is, even though I can't really understand it, everything is perfect. I don't really get it, but everything is perfect. Everything has purpose. Another point, learn transmutation. Now that's an important point. I'll dig into that a bit. You want transmutation of thought. Okay, you want to look at your mind as having 2 distinct levels of consciousness. The upper level, the elevated level of consciousness, is when you're feeling inspired, content, aware, relaxed. You're in a place of relaxed strength. Boom, upper level. Lower level of consciousness is when you're feeling anxious, guilty, fearful, hateful, right? And in the Kybalion, it talks about how we swing through both of these upper and lower levels. But through transmutation, we can have the ability to stay in that elevated mind state for longer periods of time. And that's a lot of what I teach are different techniques for us to be able to stay in that elevated mind state. But that's what transmutation is. An important skill, a super empowering skill. If you have that ability to notice when you're in that lower mind state, you know, that's step 1 is noticing. So you notice you're in the lower mind state, and then you can employ some mindfulness skills perhaps. And just a simple mindfulness skill, which I'll just describe briefly, is just repeating the phrase thank you in your mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you in your mind. And that can have the effect of allowing your consciousness to go into that elevated mind state and to be in that place of gratitude. So you can give that a shot. Personally, I try and say thank yous first thing in the morning. When I wake up and I'm walking to the bathroom, every step I take, I'm thank you, thank you. And I've noticed that traditionally, first thing in the morning, my mind is in the lower mind state, kind of complaining. I don't want to get up. I want to keep, whatever. It's cold, whatever it is. My mind is complaining. But I take that complaining mind, I quiet it down, and I add in thank yous. You see? So now I'm walking to the bathroom, thank you, and I'm like, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. Oh, I have running water. Isn't that amazing? So by employing the thank you practice, essentially what you're doing is you're giving your mind direction as to what to seek. So when I'm saying thank yous, my mind actively begins seeking reasons to fulfill that statement. So I don't even need anything to be thankful for. I just say the words, say the phrase. But anyways, that's transmutation. If you find yourself in that lower state, and I would add like a deep breath with a super long exhale, thank you, a super effective way. at transmuting out of that negative or the lower mind state into the elevated mind state. Oh, another aspect from the Kybalion of Hermetics is that the mystical understanding, deep understanding must be earned. We just can't think about it real hard and get it. We have to prepare our minds to understand mystical reality and to be empowered with mystical reality. And one technique I've used to help prepare my mind for that is by just being moderate with the media, by paying less attention to the news, by having more clarity in my thoughts, by working on the optimal breathing as much as possible. Full breathing, full relaxed breathing. And by doing so, I am preparing my mind for deeper understanding. And the last aspect of Hermetics from the Kybalion that I've written down is everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. Everything. And that's why it's really important for us to think of what kind of vibrations are we sending out into the world? Because consciousness creates these vibrations, right? Mind is all. Mind is all. You have the universal mind. We're trying to harmonize our own consciousness with the universal consciousness. And in doing so, we feel better, we're way more empowered, and we're ready to make the world a better place. And we're actively doing that if we can work with our own vibration. And a byproduct of that is we're going to create a better world for all of humanity. Thank you.
To become more involved in the Heart Mind Center, join our community and explore our membership options.
Also, check out our podcast, Mindflow Radio.
Mindflow Radio.